Hello, everybody. How we doing? Oh, I could do with brightening up this screen. Is that better if I press the brightness on my laptop? Does that brighten it up for you as well? No, it don't. Because we got to turn the lights on in the house, haven't we? Right. Oh, what a day. I've been looking forward to this all day. I've been in the garden again. And it's been warm, haven't it? It's been a warm day. How is everyone? It's Friday night. Friday night at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Absolutely fantastic. There he is, Big Kev, Shafincher, Mark K, William Anderson, Mark Kilvert, Mark Olav. Oh, I'm on the lager. Oh. And that's a really tasty lager. Oh, lovely. Ali Days, Big Kev, looks a hazy lager. I'm on the Perlenbacher mini keg. Shafincher, woo! How are you finding it? John C, what lager? It's a one of those unfiltered lovely ones. Do you know, I come across a can of Stella Unfiltered in my fridge. It's a Stella Unfiltered. So I'm drinking Stella at 7 o'clock on a Friday. Oh my goodness. The keg's good. Lorraine Coleman. Hello, evening, Simon. Hello, how we all doing? Evening, Si. Happy Friday. Spaggy's in. Evening, all. Happy Friday. So is Marco. Evening. 3 points in is Shafincher. Stone the Crows. Apologies for last week's comments. Peace. Zarak. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Hi there. What is your hi-fi setup? Turntable speakers. Phil Jones. Bang & Olufsen. I got a Bang & Olufsen old-fashioned one over there. See it? There. Yeah. And that connects up to a couple of Celestian Dittons. Just being like, we usually use them in the winter. They're not like summer things, those speakers. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of like, we haven't had a Saturday night in, me and the wife, for like months because we've been playing bowling. Lovely, I thought it was. Right, okay, so should we have a look at the likes? Right, we got 124 people in the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 34 likes. Let me turn the lights on. Let me get the lights on so you can see me properly. Hit the like button. Should we do 100 likes? 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Look at that. I can do it on my mobile phone. Is that better? Can you see me now? Are we there yet? Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. Hello, how are we doing? Right, 52 likes. 52 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We need 48 likes. Come on. 48 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. There's a like button down below. 44 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub because I got the last bit of maths wrong. I meant to say 48. So 44 likes, 39 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, everybody. Hit that like button down below. Let's go. Runs with win with a £15 super chat. And it's absolutely fantastic. We appreciate every super chat that comes our way. We really do. It's utterly fantastic that you guys support us on the channel as you do. It is the summer holidays. I talked about it. I did the Indian KFC today, and I talked about summertime on the channel. Everybody goes on holiday. You see it. Every YouTuber sees it. In the UK at the moment, schools break up, holiday. Everybody's having a rest. The channel will probably pick back up now properly September when the kids go back to school. It switches on then. Christmas, Oktoberfest comes in, then we have Christmas stuff coming in, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're into the main part of the year, the main part of our year. But this like 6 weeks now with the school holidays, I call it tumbleweed season. It's tumbleweed season on the channel. I like to be honest about these things. So the point I'm making with all of this is the super chat at this very moment are very, very much appreciated. Thank you so very much. £15 super chat helps us out no end. Thank you very much, Rums with Wind. Absolutely fantastic. So we got 80 likes. 80 likes for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. We've got 20 more likes to go. 20 more likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, let's do it. 19 likes. We're into the teens now. 19 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 100 likes. Big Juicy for Mazda. Might get 8 cans tomorrow. Yes, all right. I think didn't I release that one today? I'm sure I released that video today. Yeah, I think I really enjoyed it. I think it was like Monday when I recorded that video. I can't remember yesterday half the time. Those Aldi burgers look delicious. Big Kev, I just had the second half of it now, just before I come on air. I didn't want a big meal, and I realised I had half a burger in the fridge. I ate that about 6:30. Right, we done it. We done it. Oh, the sun. Oh, the sun's in my eyes. Oh, 102 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. You people are absolutely fantastic. You support me so very well on this channel, and I appreciate everyone, every single one of you so much. So let's get back to the comments. Mark Hayes drinking Vice beer tonight, starting with a Rhinebacker. Do my own Vice beer battle. Oh, yes. Did the Vice beer battle yesterday morning. And then we released it about 12 o'clock lunchtime, I think, didn't we? You've only got to have a look at that Vice beer battle. What I'm talking about over the summer months. You've only got to have a look at that video to see what I'm talking about. Normally, the lager battle videos or the battle videos do anywhere between 8,000 and 10,000 on the first day. And that really sets the tone for the video. The video does really well then after that. This one did 4,400 views. So really about half the normal viewership. Again, it's fine. Everybody's away. Everybody's on holiday. I set myself up for this time every single year. There's 3 points in the year that I have to get through. 3 points. January, February, summer holidays. January, February, summer holidays. Get through that, and you should be all right. You should be all right. Hey, YouTube community, Simon, your channel is only just under 6,000 subscribers away from the magical 100. You can do this. Do you know, YouTube admin Jeff, it would be wonderful, wouldn't it, if we could get the... I don't know. Is it possible? Could we do that? Could we do that this year? I was thinking about it, actually. I was thinking about, like, trying to do some kind of... Remember those old school promotions people used to do? Just to get it to 100,000. Just to get it to 100,000. So I probably put that YouTube badge thing over there somewhere. You know, they give you, like, this metal badge thing in a frame. I'd probably stick it over there very, very proudly. If we did get to 100,000 subscribers. So if you think somebody might like this channel, this beer channel, and they might want to subscribe to it, send them the link. And they may want to subscribe to a beer channel and a bit of food. Everybody likes a bit of Aldi food, bit of McDonald's, bit of KFC. I'll probably chuck that video out tomorrow, the naan bread video, the chicken naan KFC. Brilliant. Loved it. Loved it. The previous German lager battle, you did got 9,006 in the first day. You're right. You are down on views. Yeah. It's something that I learn every year to deal with. And to be honest with you, and I don't want to try and put you off, but I go into this sort of like survival mode, if you like. I like to post every day. So this is where these sort of cheap noodles come in. These cheap noodles, look at the dust on them. These cheap noodles, they get me through the summer months, you know? Bought some of these fuel noodles, high protein things. Yeah. So it is what it is, isn't it? 36 Hound Dog, £10 super chat in early. Get on the Stone Crows. Well, hey, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. 36 Hound Dog. That is absolutely amazing. Evening all, Kevin. Lunchtime in Seattle, says Jack Hart. Cheers. Salmon and Friends. Simon, not sure how others think, but my favorite videos you do are the ones in which you title with an opinion you have, putting the world beer industry to rights. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose there's something like that. You know, there is something like that we could do, isn't it? Yeah, like I read something on the Brewers Association website the other day that the breweries have turned the corner now. They've turned the corner in America, and they're starting to like not just survive now; they're starting to pick up again. So it is what it is. It could be a fact. It could be the sake that now, you know, you got Andy dropping the VAT on pubs. That's another subject we could talk about. I think it's a very good subject to talk about. I think it's a very good thing. £2 super chat from Logan 26. Logan, he says, "Hey, Si, what would your top 3 favorite bitters be? What would be your top 3 bitters?" Oof. It would be 3 from microbreweries. Something like Bristol Beer Factory. They do a fantastic best bitter. I think it's called 7. Best bitter, 7 different malts. The more grain, the better. I've had 12 malt bitters before that are fantastic. So, yeah, I think Logan 26, Logan, to answer your question, it would be more sort of like big, malty, chewy, biscuity bitters. Not your sort of like regional Abbott Ales or SAs or that sort of thing. You know, I prefer the decent stuff. Reese from the Cobra Crew. Me and Head are comparing this year's Oktoberfest Paulaner to last year's and trying Kona Big Wave for the first time before the cafeteria in Bridgend. Oi! Right, the Cobra Crew, Head, if you're watching. Hi, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much for supporting us with the beers that you send us on the channel, the battle videos, Heads, you know, you just... It's wonderful. It really is wonderful. It's proper brilliant. Because it gives me, because you know, I'm having to think about ideas for videos all of the time, and you know, when you're like 15 years in, you start to run out of ideas. You do. You get complacent. You start to run out of ideas. So having like people fresh who are really keen, like the early stages of beer, and it's like, yay. They've got some great ideas. They got some fantastic ideas. So thank you very much, guys. Now the World Cup is over, I'm sure viewership will pick up. Probably Big Kev. Probably the viewership will pick up as well. Roy Brew. Hello, Roy. How you doing? Member for 44 months. I go to London next year. You know a good pub in London? There's some good ones in Hackney. I like Hackney. There's some good ones in Camden. Have you gone to Mitchell's Wine Merchants on Meadowhead in Sheffield? You must check it out and we'll love it. I'm on at the moment the imported German smoked wheat beer is well good. Never know. I might be because my mate Rob is sending me plans and lists. We're gonna have a great time. In Sheffield. So there'll be a Stone Crow next week, but then there won't be a Stone Crow the week after because I'll be in Sheffield. Jack Hart, $5 super chat. What did you do with the 17 Vice beers you reviewed the other day? Dump out, drank with Buddy. I drank as much as I could. Much as I could, and woke up on the sofa. Oh, is it that time of day already? Release the video. Boom, got the video out. Sleep. Yeah, it was a good video, wasn't it? Knocks me out now, beer. Knocks me out. Have a little nap. The Wentlock, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. That's amazing. Thank you very much. The Wentlock Arms and the Southampton Arms are amazing for beer drinkers. Are they up in Sheffield? We'll have to have a look. I'm going to Inverness Saturday next week on holiday. Anyone know any good pubs to visit up there? That's Logan, 26 Logan. I don't know. I've never been. Never been, but I'd like to. You should come up to the Highlands. You would love great ales. Thank you very much, R. Fraser. Will do, will do. Simon, what would your top 3 German beers be? Top 3 in terms of style? Do you know, some of them Andech beers. Oh, some of them Kloster Andech beers are fantastic. Right up there. Right up there. A really good German Pilsner, really good German Hells. I love their Dunkels. It's so hard to pick a top 3 German beer, Lorraine Coleman. Poof, that's like, for me, on a personal level, such a difficult thing to do because I love it. I love it all. David Joyce, I watched your review of Double Maxim beer that is brewed in Sunderland, and you loved it as I did. Recently, I bought a bottle and it tasted awful. What are your thoughts? Well, it could have been a bad bottle. Could have been a bad bottle, David. Give it another chance. Give it another chance. I do like Double Max. Ooh, good bottle of Double Max. It's fantastic. Sheffield is, of course, the hometown of Def Leppard, and of course, home to where the tragic hills. Yeah, exactly. Chris Zach Jones. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday. What do I think of Ricky Gervais? Yeah, Ricky Gervais. Has he done something wrong? I'm about to fall into a massive trap here. I don't know. I think he's all right, isn't he? Ricky Gervais, dry sense of humor. I know it's a pipe dream, but New York City for a beer tour would be insane, Chafincha. A pipe dream that I will make happen. A pipe dream that I will make happen. I will sleep on the street to make that video, I tell you. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? New York City. I said a 1.5 litre bottle of the Schoof in Waitrose, and I'm kicking myself for not buying it. 1.5 litre? Wow. My favourite side video was the one when he was drunk and burped a lot. Does anybody remember that one? All the time. Still on Lidl's Pearl and Back a Wheat beer. Kegs, great price. Backfire Matty, they are really good, aren't they? They're really, really good. Paul Wade, hi Simon. What do you think of beers like Cruz Campo, etc., being made in England rather than Spain? ABV lower to save money, but cider different story. I don't like it, Paul Wade. I don't like Spanish beer brewed in England. Why? You know, it's just a silly thing, isn't there? So I think the German. My prediction in all of this is that German beer is going to take over again, and it'll only be brewed in Germany. It won't be brewed in, you know, Tadcaster or somewhere. Inverness has a few bars with live music in the weekends. Jason Thrash, I live in the States. New York City is way overrated. Much better places to visit here in the USA. Do you know what, though? Tim. Yeah, well, just to answer the New York City thing, I've never been to America, so I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start. Timothy Barker with a £2 super chat, and he's got a really, really good point here. Some of you might know Tim. Can you remember? Thank you very much for the £1.99 super chat, by the way. I'm going to love that, actually. So, can anybody remember the Cardiff food festivals that I used to go to? Loved them. Loved them, loved them, loved them. Well, it's kind of like ABK don't go anymore, which is a sad thing. But he said the ABK beer, the Vice beer, didn't make it into the battle. Do you know what? What happened there, Tim, is that Head, my mate, got me 17 Vice beers, and he was chasing them around. He picking them up from all over the place, different websites and whatnot. And it was just a case that he couldn't find an ABK. I'm sure the ABK will be right up there. It's a great beer, but that's the reason. So sadly, the ABK didn't make it. But it's a great beer, ABK, great beer. Chris, Zach Jones, if you had a green screen or even a green sheet, you could make the background look like a pub. Well, we kind of like had a pub, didn't we? I'm missing it. I thought this was going to be a great idea, kitchen units, but I tell you, I miss. And it was only the fact that it was a bit of wood going down the middle of the room, and it had my beer pumps on. I really liked it. I like my beer pubs. It felt like a proper pub in here. So I'm going to make some changes. I've already started. Some of you know what's going on. I've already begun the process of sorting another pub out. Yes. Did Boston, and yes, did some dive bars, and there were some really good beers, says Ginge. Fincher says, also a Falklands beer tour. They have their own brewery. Cool, that sounds good. Logan, 26 Logan, had an absolute tragedy on Sunday. I bought an 18-pack of bottles of Coors for drinking whilst enjoying the footy. Wound up dropping it at the end of my front garden. Only 4 bottles survived. Logan. Do you know, I'm always carrying the packs by the handles, and some of them are cardboard boxes with 12 beers in. And I've been lucky. I've been very lucky because I've been like, oh, this feels weird. But, you're going to stick a handle on something. But I had shopping in the other hand, and I thought, I'll take a chance. I'll walk across the road with these Pauliners. I spent 28 quid on them. By the paper handle, I was like, it felt really, really weird. Really weird. But they held up. They got them in there, and I was like, oh, never doing that again. I'll just go back and forth over the road a few more times. But yeah, I've got my Pauliner safe. But that's I've had beers explode on me, as you know, but I've never had beers. I've never dropped a load of beers. Sadly, my cat wants to come in. I feel like here we go again. Cat Dorman. Right. We got loads of questions here. Don't quote me, but the biggest selling drink in the UK isn't even British. It's Canadian Carling. We brew it here, which makes many people think it's British. Yeah. Lots of people think it's British, don't they? They really do. Carling is never trust a cardboard handle. Caress the pack with the underarm technique. I've learned this. Yeah, Big Kev, absolutely. Also, there's a few bars in Williamsburg, where the Brooklyn Brewery is. That is worth a visit if you ever go to New York, says Ginge. I will. I'll try. Pete. Hello, Pete. How are you doing? On the buses, Cat and Dog Lover, Willow, and Cat and Dog Lover again. Hello, how are you doing? Right, Chris Connolly, 5626 with a £5 super chat. Good evening, Simon. I am in Spain at the moment, and I have found Spanish brewed Madri in the supermarket. Really? Spanish brewed Madri? Brewed in Toledo. Same branding. Oh, please, can I have some? Chris Connolly, please. That would be amazing. That would be amazing if you would put one in your suitcase for me. Spanish brewed Madri. It was invented here in the UK. It was a pipe dream by people in Burton-on-Trent. How have they done? Well, why would they do that? Right. EGF says road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the subscribe button and help us reach the silver play button. Let's go there. Lots of people starting to understand that we are getting close. We are getting close to 100,000 subscribers. Is there a possibility that you can possibly share my channel with your friends and family? And if you do that, ask them not to cough, but ask them to subscribe. Ask them to subscribe if they possibly could. We are getting close to 100,000 subscribers. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? That would be a really, really cool thing. I remember hitting 10,000. I remember hitting 40,000 during the pandemic, the situation. And I was like, oh, I'm blown away. I'm completely blown away. But to hit 100,000 subscribers, wow, that would be completely brilliant, wouldn't it? It'd be lovely. Very humbling of it. Right, we are still doing the Foodies Festival. Cardiff was cancelled. Come to the Bath one in September. Give me an invite then. Tim, mate, we're going to get drinking. Tim, thank you very much for the £4.99 super chat. Cancelled. Oh, it's always Cardiff. It's always Cardiff. It's always Cardiff. It's always like, if anything, they've just, I went to Culverhouse Cross, Tesco's today, and they closed down the Rose Bakery that was in Culverhouse Cross. Sorry, but this store isn't here anymore because nobody around here has got any bloody money. I find it so frustrating. I find it infuriating. I do. Because everything gets closed down. It's like, bye, we're going now. We're going back to London. We're going back to Bath, or we're going back to somewhere where people got pockets full of money. We'll leave Wales first, though. I'm joking. There's a lot of people from Wales watching. I know. But there is a bit of seriousness in it for me. There is a bit of seriousness because it always seems that way. That's the beauty of Manchester, multi-millionaires and dirty poor mixing. Shafinsha, the thing is, when your city's big enough, have you got a Rose Bakery in Manchester? If your city's big enough, it'll survive. It really will. There is a Spanish Madri came after the original UK Madri. It's called Madri Pilsner, brewed actually in the Sagra Brewery. Mersey Beers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is pretty cool. I did drink brew shop for 3 years because it was bad. I spoke to the master brewer who admitted that they had been having problems with the water. It was all sorted in 2024. German Dean Hodge. £7 super chat. Prost, Simon. Grab yourself some Frankies. I'm in Munich on the Calabier with a pretzel. Oh, why didn't you take me with you? Dean, I'd love to go. One day. I'll go to Munich one day. I will. I just got to get a few more things sorted. I'm so close. I'm so close to I'm so close to gentrifying. That's the word, isn't it? Gentrifying this damn place I live in. Gentrification. I'm so close. I've nearly finished my gentrification process. It won't work. I promise you it won't work. Right, I'm pouring a beer. When I'm finished with my gentrification process, right, I promise I'm going to start doing it. Well, I'm doing Sheffield. I've done Liverpool. I'm doing Sheffield. Yes. Thank you very much, Dean, for the super chat. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 264 people in the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, 192 likes. Can we do 200 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub? EGF is saying, road to 1,000. We need 6,000 subscribers. That's only 10 friends per person. Help us reach 100,000 because honestly, the algorithm isn't going to drink all this beer by itself. Right. Have we picked up any? Can somebody have a look at my subscriber count? Have we picked up any subscribers tonight? Have we picked up any? In fact, I got my phone in my pocket. I could have a look myself, couldn't I? Let's have a look myself. Bang. This is the beauty of using a laptop. Analytics. Let's have a quick look to see if we've picked up any subscribers. YouTube's slow in the heat. The heat of the day. They used to do like a live count thing. Oh, I don't know. Oh, hang on. I think we picked up about 12. So we picked up 60 in a week. We passed 94,000 last week. Then we picked up 60 in a week, which everyone's on holiday. Everyone's on holiday. Donek says he loves my wheat beer video. Thank you very much. There are loads of fat German. Oh, I read a comment. I never just said that, by the way. I go all the time. Simon, the Branson of Wales. Branson. Why Branson? Branson Pickle or Richard Branson? They're two completely different things. Which one's from Andex? I like the Dunkel, but it's not for everyone. Oh, the Weissbier Helles, the Helles Weissbier, the yellow labeled one. To die for. Sorry, I saw pulling back a gold in Lidl today, but it was in a plastic bottle. Ooh, that's different, isn't it? Dave, I'll have a look. Simon, have you ever been to Hull? The old town is full of pubs, both old and modern. You'd love it. Oh, I'd love to go. This is the thing. See, I want to go in Nottingham, Hull, Sheffield, Leeds. I need a week, don't I? I need more than a week. I probably need 2 weeks up there. Love Hull. Much underappreciated city. Sarah Beanie's from Hull, isn't she? Sarah Beanie. The thing is, years ago, they'd give bad press, wouldn't they? On the TV, they would do like these like regeneration television programs, and it would always be like bits of Liverpool, bits of Hull, bits of Wales, and it gets labelled, don't it? It gets labelled. It gets labelled with and it's very hard to shake. When you have that dog tag, it's very hard to shake it off, and it's very much the same as this town where I live. It's got this sort of like the valleys, Sheffield, the valleys. Yeah, it's got that sort of like, it's hard to shake it off, isn't it? Once I went to Ferndale last Saturday to play bowls. The most loveliest people you'll ever want to meet in your life. In your life. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We had sausage and chips from the chip shop. Incredible. Just having a few San Marcos, not a bad drop. Roy Barford, cool. They're not bad, these all San Marcos. Chris, when I was a kid, I never knew my parents were happy for the summer holiday to end. Now I definitely understand. I'm an uncle and they drive me mad. I love them, but they still drive me mad. Salford. Salford? They got a really good football team though, haven't they? I've never known Salford for being like a rough, sounding like a rough place, if I'm honest. Oi, Simon, drinking a Crombacker right now. Come on, Newcastle. So many great tradition. Come to Newcastle. So many great traditional pubs. I will. I'd love to go to Newcastle too, but I'd probably fly there. It's a long way to go, isn't it? Let's get down to brass tacks now. Will 20% save the pubs? I think some other tax will be coming on something else, which will cancel out this. Hopefully not, though. Big Kev, let's just see, isn't it? Let's just wait and see. 20%. I just think we need the interest rates. The interest rates will change everything, I promise you. Oh, pardon me. Just wanted to let you know the beer sales are massively down in Germany, hence the influx of German beer in the UK. This from the horse's mouth. Oh, why? Tim, why? Why? I've noticed we're seeing loads of German beer in the UK. Why is German beer sales down? We can't have that, can we? We can't have that. Simon, did your car end up on bricks on someone's drive in Ferndale? That's Head, that is. Hello, Head. No. My car was outside somebody's house. I left it there. I left it in all day. They were the loveliest people. I promise you that. The loveliest people. We played against a snotty nose team on Wednesday, and they thought they were going to come and hammer us in bowls. Absolutely, they thought they were going to come and hammer us. Didn't happen. We beat them on Wednesday, but they didn't like it, and they wouldn't talk to us after the match. We have a meal after the match. We have like hot dogs and chips. They wouldn't talk to us. They sat facing away on the table. And do you know what I said to them at the end? Because they're snotty. I said, lads, when you go, tell your family and friends you've been on your holidays. And they went, what? I said, you've been on your holidays to Cadoxton. You've been on your holidays to Cadoxton. Oh, they like that. Oh, they scuttled away. I that snottiness. Hate it. Ferndale, we were having a laugh on the green. We were bowling. We were having a drink after. I wasn't, so I was driving. It was incredible. We had sausage and chips. Went to the pub. Oh, it was just wonderful. All chatting. They hammered us, but we just got on. You don't drink as much when you get to the last 62. What about Darth Vapor? Yeah. Are you remembering to take the probiotics, Simon? Yes, Mark K. And my Mark K, can I tell you? I've been taking these once a day. And do you know what I noticed over the last year? In fact, 2 years. Let me get German Dean Hodges £5 super chat and we'll get back to it. If you come to Germany, I will sort you out. Let me know. My uncles are brewers at Eyinger Brewery. Are they? Oh. Also, loads of German beers coming UK this Oktoberfest. Yes. Thank you very much, German Dean. Oh, I can't wait. I love Oktoberfest. I love German beer. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Thank you. I'm drinking a German beer now. Well, technically, it's Aldi. Lidl. It's probably been brewed in France, but it's the right Heichabot, isn't it? Malt, hops, yeast, water. 4 ingredients. That's it. That's your lot. That's beer. Germany. Love it. Love it. But this is probably French. Right. I got to tell you about the probiotics. I've been taking them for a week. I've been speaking to people at the bowling club, and when you get to like your mid-40s, your appetite goes. It's not as strong as it was. I used to be a 3 meal a day. I used to eat breakfast. By lunchtime, I was starving. By tea time, I was starving. Now I like just graze a little bit all day. Like I said, about 6:30, I had a couple of bites of a burger that was in the fridge, and I put it back. Couldn't finish it. Like a couple of bites, that'll do me. But things are changing. Do you know that when you get to that that midlife sort of like, I'm 47, you know that like stomach grumble? Remember when your stomach used to grumble and you were like, "Ooh, I'm hungry"? I haven't had that for years. Probably a lot to do with this. But I haven't had that for years. And I noticed from Wednesday onwards, my stomach was grumbling. My stomach was actually grumbling, like I was alive again. And I think it's the probiotics. I think it's the probiotics that's doing it. My stomach's grumbling again. My favorite black lager. Oh, Proper Job used to do one, didn't they? Or was that a black IPA? Korev, did they do a black Korev? What's everyone drinking? Captain Meets Adventures and Simon, let's get to 100,000 subscribers this year. Captain Meets Adventures. Brilliant. Yes. Rennie's a bad for you. Are you like a pig? Jim balances it out. Shafincha. In chat with the state office. Shameless. Have you been doing any work on your garden this week, Simon? Yes, Logan 20. Logan. Yes, I have. I've been building a block on flat garden wall. And I'll admit to you, Logan 26, Logan, it's taking me a long time. I got 2 halves of the garden. One half of the garden is in the shade. And I was working like a dog in the shade. Brilliant. Got it built. This half is in full sun all day. And it's like standing in an oven because the walls are so high and the concrete's warm. It's reflecting off the walls and the sun's beating down on you. You feel like you're going to shrivel up like a raisin. And everything, I'm bumping blocks up a ladder. I'm building this block on flat wall, and it's above my head now. And I'm going up a ladder with blocks because I haven't got scaffolding and I can't afford scaffolding. And I'm like, I go up a ladder, lay some cement, go back down the ladder, pick up a block, go back up the ladder, lay the block, level it off, get the level, have a look. Then I point. I point as I'm going. I point up the concrete as I'm going because I'm a lazy bugger. And if I don't do it, then I'll never do it. I'll never point it up. So I then point it all up, block on flat, and then I'm done. I can forget about that block for the rest of its life. So block on flat wall is now above my head, but in the lane, more importantly, it's waist height. It's waist height, which means now that the drop is massive, so it needs a big wall. It does need a big fat wall up there, because the drop's pretty good. If you went over that wall, blimey, you'd be you'd hurt yourself, like, you know. So the block on flat wall is up and running. I've had it checked. I'm having it all checked as well. So what I do is a lovely process with the council where you can send photographs in. So I take a quick couple of photographs of my work, send it into the council, and then it gets to the next stage of the planning process. gets ticked off, ching, and then you can crack on with your work. So I'm going to get to where I need to be. I might have a little rest. But then I'm thinking, oh, it's so dry, isn't it? It's so dry. And if I was to buy some plastic like roofing material, then the best time to do it is the summer, isn't it? Not like stick a ply floor down and then let it get rained on and then try and stick a membrane on top of that. That's good. That'll be a nightmare, won't it? So it's probably best to push on, isn't it? Push on and get the membrane down. Oh, and I'm boring people now. Yeah. What's the best place for a few pints in Cardiff? Love your videos and your knowledge of brewing. Can anyone? Eddie, I can't. No. I didn't realise how caustic wet cement is. Yeah. Can you give my brother Matt a shout out? He's a big fan. Cheers. How do we do? Matt, hello, mate. Big shout out to you. That's 2 voices done. Patronus beats Rhinebacker for you. Oh, there we go, Mark. But the Patronus is, it's pretty good, the Patronus. Where are we? I'm not pushing the likes. Can we do 300 likes? 300 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Do you want to see my little girl? She's my little girl. Watch this. No, it's not doing it. No, she's not doing it. She's not happy. She does it back to me. Normally, she does it back to me. Right, 271. Lost my track of thought. Come on, 29 likes. 29 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 29 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 300 likes. Come on, let's get 300 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's go. 274 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 276. Yeah, Ginge, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Putty Cat, yeah, absolutely. Evening, Simon, evening all. Thanks God it's Friday. Felt like it was never going to come in this week. Anyone know what happened to St. Stephanus Blonde Beer? Haven't seen it in donkeys. Yeah, Paul Kendall. I've not seen it for ages either. Probably a brand from a big brewery. Disappeared. Rennie's keeps coming up in the chat. My mate Gav. Life and there's just heartburn tablets. 040. Gav has gone now. What? Really? Even saying is the reason that you push for likes in your lives, but not with your daily vids. Wouldn't more likes also help your daily algorithm? Yeah, Mark, that's a good point. I ask at the end with my videos. Maybe I ask at the start. Went to Glastonbury today. Had a great time. So you should have vlogged there in 2022. Mark Glenn. Oh, Glastonbury. I went to Cadstock a few weeks ago. So that's my sort of festival thing done for the year for me. I'll see you at the Chef Tap if you're here in a few weeks. Quick one in between work. Dominic Kitchen. Absolutely. Dominic. I'll try and remember your name. And we'll have a beer together. Hi, sorry, what's your favourite car you've ever owned? Mine is a 205 GTR. Loved it. Current car. My current car. My Audi. I had an Audi 80 once. That would have pushed it very close. But no, my current car is it's like a Lightning. It's like Lightning. I love it. Absolutely love it. And the more the flaky plastic paint stuff comes off, the more it's starting to look like all one color, which is like a weird faded orange color. Yeah, Fiat Punto, Fiat Grande Punto. I've got electric windows barely work. The fans on the car don't work. But the engine's a rocket. The engine's a rocket ship. Simon, a collab with yourself and Dr. Booze has got to be on the cards. He's lacking adjectives with regards to his beer reviews. Plus, he has interesting home brews I'm sure you'd love to sample, Dave. Simon Davis. Vodka, Polish Elf, for you tonight. Did we do 300? No, we haven't done 300 likes yet. Come on. 300 likes for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Oh, what have I done? Hit the like button. Come on. Let's do it. Hit that like button down below. We'll get as much as we possibly can at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We really, do you want to know a live count we're doing? We're currently between the hours of 7 and 8 o'clock. We've done over 2,000 views on the channel, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 3 more likes, though. 3 more likes for 300 likes. 302. 302 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. For that, I'm going to drink some beer. Thank you very much. Utterly brilliant. Thank you. Boris Glastonbury strikes again. My first car was the Talbot Horizon. It was pretty quick. Down. Eddie. Dominic Kitchen saying, what's your Sheffield plan? I don't know as to the Sheffield plan. I leave it to my good mate Rob to sort it out because he knows Sheffield quite well. He knows a lot of the pubs, and we're just going to go and have a good time. We go and have a good time. We chill out. We both have highly stressful lives. And although we film a lot, we also have a lot of downtime. And we chew the cud, me and Rob. He'll talk about things going on in his life. I'll talk about stuff going on in my life. And we're very honest with each other. I've known him now for 14 years. 14 years. Yeah, he's a real good mate. He's a real good mate. I trust him with anything. Trust him like with my bank card type of thing, because I like when I go in to the pubs. The problem is because I'm recording, he goes to the bar and he's like, "Oh, it's your round." And fair enough, it is my round. But so what I do to get round that, I give him my bank card, and I go, right, we'll go round for round in the pubs. But you if you don't mind, because I'm coming in with a camera, and it works really well. It works really, really well. Yeah, he's a type of mate. Yeah, I can trust him with my bank card. He's a decent bloke. He really is. I'm going to Sheffield 2 weeks' time. So it will be the last Stone Crow next week. Then we'll have a week's break. And that will be because I'm filming in Sheffield. Yeah. I mean, depending on... The trouble is, by 8 o'clock and at 7, 8 o'clock at night, we've been on it since 12 o'clock lunchtime. We wouldn't be in a fit state to do a live stream. And we don't want to... we wouldn't want to embarrass ourselves. Mersey, are you coming, Mersey Beers? Are you coming to Sheffield in 2 weeks? It'd be lovely to see you again. I'm on Rhinebacker tonight. Simon, will you review the KFC Nam box meal? William, Probably why I'm burping. No, I reviewed it at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's not on the channel. It's uploaded. It's uploaded. Hello, Gibbler. How you doing? Gibbler84. How you doing? It's not on the channel yet, but it will be tomorrow. I loved it. But I've been like doing stuff, and I let it slip for a few days. New McDonald's menu. Oh, I had it last night. We went to the cinema last night. My daughter wanted to watch Toy Story for her birthday, so we went to watch Toy Story 5 for her birthday. Couple of funny bits in it. Couple of bits that made me really laugh. Couple of adult jokes that the kids don't know, and they slip them in, and it's like, oh yeah, they're really good. But then we come home and we were past the McDonald's on the way, and we went in there, and I spent £35 on 4 meals. The chips were undercooked. The chips weren't cooked. I had a hot honey McCrispy, and it was just like, where's the heat? I should have went for the spicy McCrispy. Should have just stuck with what I know. Spicy McCrispy. The hot honey one was like that breakfast thing I had the other week. Rubbish. Sandy Cat, I'm pouring Robinson squash into a 2-litre bottle of cider for some reason, but I love it. Hey, Sandy Cat, make it nice and fruity. Enjoy it. Big Kev says the Commonwealth Games are on this week. The bowls is included, is it? Watch the pros, folks, and you will be impressed at the skill. Oh, I love it. I love it. Big Kev, first half of the game, first 9 ends, I was rubbish. And then on the 10th end, I landed one on the jack, and it just fills you with like potting a long ball in the snooker. It fills you with joy. And I was like, I couldn't help myself. I pumped the fist in the air. Yeah. And that was it. For the next 7, 8 ends, for the rest of the match, I was just on it. I was just like, there it is. There it is. I was doing backhands. Oh, once you get it, it takes a while. But once you get it, when you're on it, oh, it's a wonderful sport. Because you watch your other team playing, and they can be on top of you. And you're like, oh, man, they're on top of us, and we can't get a break, and they're accidentally knocking you off, and you're like, that was a fluke. And, you know, but when we got it together, and we just flew away. We flew away. So annoyed when they say spicy or hot here in the UK, as it's never got any heat to them. You've got to be a right wuss in the UK to find anything spicy. Primed Snake, I agree. Black Ball is a great film that will make you understand bowl culture. It's an all-star cast. Oh, I'll have a look. I'll have a look at that. Black Ball, right. Big Kev, I grew up in a house overlooking a bowling green, so I meant to appreciate it. I love it. When it comes round, lands on that jack, there's nothing like it. There's nothing quite like it. Paul Kendall, I'm Mersey on the Erdinger Hellers, by the way. Oh, where are you? We had that in the Ship and Mitre. Ship and Mitre, wasn't it? Mersey Beers. It's on Prime. Black Ball. I'll tell the wife. Idea for the channel. Make your pub bucket list. Choose 10 pubs you'd love to visit around Europe, around the world, and get out there to review them. Paul Kendall. £5 super chat. That's a great idea. Can you imagine the logistics in that? Me and logistics. I'm sure I'd be okay. I'm just so close. I feel like I'm in the responsibility stage of this house I own now. I'm responsible now for like getting it to where it needs to be. The last piece of the jigsaw. The last piece. I've gutted it. I've gutted this house. I just need to sort the garden. The last piece of the jigsaw. Once I get this last piece of the jigsaw in place, the world is my oyster. My daughter, hopefully in the next 2 years, she's going to go off to uni. We're hoping that she's going to, the youngest one, we're hoping that she's going to go off somewhere good, a good uni. And then me and the wife then, we're like, you know, that was the whole point. That was the whole point of the YouTube channel, is that you can take it anywhere. As long as I got my laptop and my phone, internet connection, I got my taste buds, taste the beer, I could be anywhere, uploading videos on YouTube, anywhere. I don't need a fixed abode. I don't need a fixed position. But I feel a sense of responsibility. I do. I feel a massive sense of responsibility, because my biggest fear is that I'll sell this house. I think you'd have to be daft now. Do you mind me being honest? I think you'd have to be daft now in the head to like look out there and go, ooh, maybe this could be, maybe this, whoa, why are all these walls high? Oh, you know, you'd have to be, if I just stopped work now and sold it, I think the next person they'd have to be completely daft in the head to like look at it and go, oh, what's going on out there then? Oh, maybe nothing. She's just sitting, do nothing. I think it's just reached that. It's very close to reaching that point now where it's completely obvious to everybody, like, you know, what's going on, you know. So yeah. How much did you buy it for, and roughly how much is it worth now? I paid £33,000 for it. I paid £33,000 for this house. I had it valued last year in the twos. I've been here a long time. I was 20. I was a young man. I was 20 when I bought this place. Yeah. 47, 27 years. Yeah. Did some foolish things to start with. I did that whole like, I watched all the stupid television programs. I become a landlord. I bought another house. I soon got shot of that. I did it for about 7 years. And I hated every single minute of it. Every single minute of being a landlord. I hated it. I wasn't a very good landlord because I was always brought up to get on with things. And when you got someone going, oh, the light bulb's falling out. Oh, there's dust on the windowsills. Like, that's your bloody. And then you say that. Oh, flipping it. I was a pretty decent landlord, but I had ceilings coming down. I had gas meters stolen. I had the police smash through the front door. And then they wouldn't replace it because they don't have to, because they thought there was illegal substance in the house. So I had to buy a new front door. I had to buy new gas meters. I had to put new ceilings in. They were pulling the ceilings down in there. Oh, I had a nightmare. I hated it every single minute. I got phoned up on Christmas Day once. Christmas Day phoned up, and the worst thing, apart from Christmas Day, was we were just getting on our week's holiday down in Tenby, and the tenant rang me as we were going through the gates of the holiday park. And I swear, you know, I wasn't I wasn't filthy rich or nothing like that. But and this woman, I put her on loudspeaker. The kids were singing in the back of the car, we're on holiday. And this woman was like, and I was like, whoa! Turned the loudspeaker off. Yeah, nice people. So I sold it. I got rid of it. No, thank you very much. I would never do that again. I don't want to go down that road ever again, ever in my life. Even if I had £1 million in the bank, I would never ever buy a property to rent out ever again. Ever again. No, not for me. Best boxing match you ever saw? Shavincha. Oh, it was the Calzaghe fought that American bloke, and the American commentators were like, "This guy's gonna smash Joe Calzaghe," and Joe Calzaghe was like, "Ah, pop, 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 pop," and he just took him apart. Took this bloke apart. Took him apart. Jeff Lacey. The American cut. They were, this fight's gonna last about 2 rounds. Heavyweight boxing, 2 rounds. This American's gonna knock this guy out, and he's just like, ah, boop, 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 boop. Dance around you, boop, boop. Oh, it was brilliant. And he was doing all the whole kind of like Calzaghe, and he was like, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it was just brilliant. Utterly brilliant. I never watched the one in Madison Square Gardens, though. Apparently that was really good too. The fight, he got knocked down in the first round, didn't he? And he got up off the deck. And he won the fight. But he didn't just win it. He took him apart, laughing in his face and stuff, like laughing at him. Hopkins, yeah, laughing at him, bleeding on his nose, wasn't he? But he's laughing at him. Come on. Oh, weekends. Paul Kendall, £5 super chat. What about building some shelves and displaying beer ratings? Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, a Hall of Fame, the ultimate beer shelf. Not here in this room. Definitely not here. Yes, he was supposed to be the new Tyson, wasn't he? Yes, that was it. The new Mike Tyson. Hopkins was old at that point, was he? Oh well, I didn't know that. £5 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Paul Kendall, for the £5 super chat. The best boxer that ever lived. He never got the gratitude. He never got what he deserved. He didn't get anything anywhere near what he deserved. That man. It just utterly sensational boxer. Yeah. Have you ever played table tennis, Eddie? No, I haven't. Not Bernard Hopkins. No, he did. He was laughing at Bernard Hopkins. He was he was laughing in Bernard Hopkins' face. He was. You watch it in New York City. In the end, the last few rounds, he was laughing in his face. Prince Nabazim was fantastic and entertaining his day. He was, Shavinch, I tell you. I watched the doc. I bought the documentary on YouTube. If you want to watch an amazing boxing documentary, buy or watch Mr. Calzaghe. Mr. Calzaghe, absolutely fantastic. Right. I can't put it off anymore. I've had a couple of lagers. Now it's time for the Paul Anna Weiss beer. And there we go. Paul Kendall. Ha 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 ha. Super Joe Calzaghe. Majestic have an introductory offer, 24 500ml cans of Paul Munich House for £46. Paul Munich House. Litres, that's £2 a can. Adrian. Oh, right. Majestic, I'll have to get out. I was there last week. Having a few salt jutes and a crust Malika Stromboli pizza, Simon. Brilliant. Have I ever tried Wacky Backy? We call them turbos here. Have a turbo. A turbo or a Moroccan cigarette. A Moroccan woodbine. We call them Moroccan woodbines here. I know the names. I know the nicknames. I have been known to drink a good few beers watching the sun go down, and things get passed around, don't they? Blunts get passed around, little kind of, and I've been known to. But for me, I've always been a beer head. If I'm honest. Calvin Dixon. Feel like some of the Scottish boxers. Calzaghe definitely deserve more credit. Yeah. Just don't get the credit. But never mind. The Gypsy King, he's done all right. How many Ireland? He's done all right. Anyone here remember the 87 to 95 years? The rave scene, right? Eric Sania, 721. Oh, I had the cassettes, Dreamscape. I had the Dreamscape cassettes, which you opened them up, and I had like 8 different cassettes, and I had them here in this house. And I threw them away. The Dreamscape cassettes. People used to wear the Dreamscape bomber jackets, and they were so cool. They were like the coolest bomber jackets ever. I think if you wore a Dreamscape bomber jacket now, people would be like, oh, look at you type of thing. Yeah, a Dreamscape bomber jacket. The navy, like the darker blue, navy blue. Eric Senior, did he come back yet with another comment? Yes. Or the escape in Swansea. Guys, watch out, we don't get demonetized. What for? Talking about the rave scene? Amazing days. I give anything for a time machine. Eric Senior. Oh, they were fantastic. Everyone had a bomber jacket with orange interior. Yes. Didn't have the furry hood though. In it indeed. Can't say I remember the 90s since I was born until 05. So you're 16? You're 16, Logan, having a beer. Can't fault it. Put in Dreamscape bomber jacket. In fact, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to put in the Dreamscape bomber jacket to see if it still is alive. Yeah, it comes up in the search. Oh, you can buy them. They're 550 quid on eBay. 550 quid for a Dreamscape bomber jacket. Oh, they were amazing. There's one with a clown on the back. It's funny though, when you threw that stuff away. You threw it away. You threw your old. I had a Reebok bomber jacket. It was like a whitey color. Ah, what happened? 550 quid for a bomber jacket. What? Big Welsh Lee says, buy one and wear it next week. Shafincha, here's a video idea, which I did recently. 10 Carlsbergs, each a different variety, weak to strong, all from Denmark, up to 10.5% master brew. I was totally rinsed. Enjoy. Right, can we do 400 likes? I've not concentrated on the likes in this video stream, live stream at all, have I? I've spent my time in the comments and I've enjoyed it. Do you know, I've thoroughly enjoyed tonight. I've thoroughly enjoyed just having a laugh with you boys and girls, boys and girls. I've really enjoyed having a laugh with you tonight. I know that sounds a bit like strange because I'm just reading comments really, but I can picture you. I can picture you all. We're in this pub together. I can picture you. And we're having a really good time. I'm having a good time. I really am. I know I've had a good time when the time goes quick. When I look at the clock and go, oh, where did that go? It's 8:15 already. I've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. Yes, Mel is in. She's cleaning her fish tanks. Best pub in the world. Yeah, cheers to you. Eric Senior was born 5 years before me in 1974. Lived through the 80s culture and the whole rave scene. And one love. A pub full of handsome, Ginge, absolutely. Project Pro Gaming. Hi, Simon. Just got in. What are you drinking tonight? I'm drinking a Paul and a Weiss beer. We're going to be in the witching hour soon. It's that quick. We're going to be in the witching hour. Right, my favourite pub in the Vale of Glamorgan, Owen Davis. I'm going to go with a Blue Anchor. I like that scene. I like the oldie worldy scene of it. I like, the Blue Anchor in Vale of Glamorgan for me. Some wonderful pubs in West Wales, down in Tenby. There's some amazing places about. There really is. The Blue Anchor, I like the Blue Anchor. It says, is that Paula any good? Says Mark. Yeah, Mark, beautiful beer. I picked this up last week in. I always get it wrong. Majestic Wine. I keep thinking Victoria Wine because when I was young, we had a Victoria Wine in Barry Town Centre, but it's not. It's not a Victoria Wine. It's a Majestic. I went to Majestic and I bought these beers and they're brilliant. I love them. Wheat beer. Met quite a few Blue Anchors over the time. Wow, yeah. Right. Okay, we want 400 likes, don't we? 400 likes. Hit the like button down below. Hit the like button down below at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. My cat's got really big all of a sudden. Really, really big. I thought it was the other one. Balls tomorrow. We're playing Rumney tomorrow. Rumney. Oof. I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to the game. The game starts at 2, between 2 and 2:30. 21 ends. Shoot the balls down. By the 18th end, I'm really thirsty. I'm like, I could do with a pint. So we finish on 21. We do the presentation, and then we all run out, and I drive straight back to Caddington Bowling Club. And I'm like, oh, thank God I'm back here. £2 a can, sun sets, down over the town. Best sunset in Barry. I love it. Absolutely love it up there. Pint. Start a pram and brilliant. £2 a pint for starter pramming. £2 a pint. I love it. Logan says, my local pub is called the Morris Dancers. Unfortunately, there isn't any dancers going on in there. Also, 2005 to 2026 is 21 years ago, not 16, Simon. What? Oh, man. Do you know what I think to myself? Well, where's the time going? I remember 2005. I remember 2005 like it was yesterday. I know what I was doing in 2005. I was doing a loft conversion here. This was the 2005 was the year of the loft conversion that I was doing in my 20s in this house. And now all of a sudden, that was 21 years ago. I was like, what's going on? It's scary, Logan. I tell you what, it's scary. It's really scary. But time, waits for no man. It waits for no man. And the older you get, the quicker it goes. Now, months can go by as quick as weeks used to go by when I was a kid. Honestly, a month will go by like a week. A man who I sat with when I was bowling, I remember, because I used to work in a pub in Barry called the Royal Hotel. I remember serving him in his 40s. Now he's 60 something. He would have been in his 30s. Now he's 60 something. And I turned around to him and I said, I can't believe I'm 47. I still feel like a kid. I can't believe I'm 47 years old. He said, you blink now at your age, you blink and you're 52. You blink and you're 52. And I'm like, that. Jimbo Jones, am I talking sense? Jimbo Jones? Christmases come round like that. Christmases are like that. It's just... I thought you were just 40. No, I'm 47. Yeah, when I was a child, it felt like forever, and I was always staring at the watch to leave school. Sandy, oh, God, like 5 years in high school now. 5 years. It's nothing, is it? It's nothing. I don't even know when it started to speed up. I don't even know, and I don't know why either. Is there something in our brains that makes it go faster? I don't know. You are, Sam. Time's flying by. Yeah. Just tried Mythos for the first time. Vile. Didn't realise it had corn syrup in it. Big Wellesley. Avoid it. Corn syrups, glucose syrups. Very bad for you. Very, very bad for you. Jimbo Jones says his 30s went in the blink of an eye. Because you're having kids and stuff and all the other stuff. Mum wants a beer, does she? What does she want? It's 8:30. She wants a wine. Yeah. Yeah, she wants a wine, I'm sure. She'll sit with me. She said no wine. I just got to get my wife a quick beer.
Have you shown them Miss Mittens?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Right, what can I get her? I'll get her a nice Perlenbacher, I think. Cheers to the wife, absolutely. It's getting dark. It's starting to get dark out there, so we got some people coming into the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I hope you wiped your feet as you come in. I do. I hope you wiped your feet. I made a mess. Say, yeah, she'll sort it out, yeah. Thank you. That lager. Oh, Barry, I'm drinking a Weiss beer. Paul Anna Munich. Weiss beer. Oof, lovely. I love it. My favorite. Do you know? I'm going to mention it. I'm going to mention it because I get on with a lot of the neighbours around here. So one of the neighbours from down the road, he come up and he was taking his child to the shop earlier on. Whether he's watching now, I don't know. But if you are, hello, how you doing? I'm not going to ask him his username or whatever. But yeah, hello if you're watching. But you come up, and I was bumping blocks up a ladder. I'm my age, bumping blocks up a ladder. Oh, he said, God, you'll have a beer tonight. I said, I'll have more than one beer tonight. Why the F are you guys against AC units? Right. Anyway, let me finish this story and I'll get on to AC units. Right. So anyway, yeah, I said I'm going to enjoy a pint tonight. And he said, I'll tune in. Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Yeah, so Stone Crow, he's going to watch a Stone Crow Virtual Pub. He said he's going to watch it on his phone. He's from Oxford, he is. And they live just a couple of doors down. Lovely people, really lovely people, honestly. Salt of the earth people. Right, why are we against AC units? Right, okay. When my kids were young, we'd have a week. We'd have a week of this hot sun, and it would go away, and then you wouldn't see it again for another year. So to have an AC unit for 1 week was stupid. Now it's like we're living in hope. Now it's like we're all like, oh, it'll go away eventually. It will go away eventually, this heat. But we've had it since May, June, July, going into August. Air conditioning is not a thing in British houses. It's history behind it. Carl Flight. So, to be honest with you, if our summers... Oh, we're back. I'm not sure if we just lost 50 people. That's the first time ever that's happened. First time ever. It just went black. I'm back. I'm sorry. We just lost 50 people just like that. Right. I am going to ask for 400 likes now. I was in full mode air conditioning. 400 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on. Hit that like button. We've got to get the people back. 400 likes. Hit the like button down below. 400 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on. Hit that like button down below. We can do it. Big Welsh League still here. Hit that like button down below. Come on, we can get it back up. 390. We need 10 more likes. 10 more likes for 400 likes. 401. Let's do 450. Come on, let's go for it. We just smashed the previous record anyway. 450 likes. Hit the like button down below for the 304 people watching the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We just had a technical problem. 47 likes. Come on, hit that like button. There's a like button and a dislike button. There's a like button and a dislike button down below. A like button and dislike button. Come on, hit that like button down below for 450 likes. We got 311 people. We didn't just bounce back. We bounced back and some. We had 280. Now we got 311. But I need you. I need the momentum to continue now. I'm on one now. Hit that like button down below. Something's happened. Something's happened with this live stream. Something has just gone bang. We just hit the reset button. We really have 35 likes. 35 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. There's a like button down below. Hit that like button down below for 32 likes. and we'll have 450 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, hit that like button down below. Right. 27 likes. 27 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit that like button down below. Something very, very strange just happened then. That was just like, whoa, what's going on? 450 likes. Come on, hit that like button down below. Hit that like button down below. I was talking about AC units. Right. If every summer is like now, then I probably will. I probably will. I know where I want to put it, in the bedroom. I want an external unit on the outside with a big fan, one of those LG things, and I want a proper unit. If I'm going to do it, proper unit. They're about $2,000. So I'll save up. I'll save up. But the only thing is, we're not going to have any cold summers now, are we? When was the last time anyone, and I'll ask you guys this question, when was the last time anybody in the south of the UK remembers a cold summer? We used to have them all the time. We used to have summers. When my daughter was born, she's 19 now. My middle daughter, when she was born, it rained every single day through June, July, and August. It was the worst summer ever. Low pressure after low pressure after low pressure. It was horrible. It rained all year. 2007. The summer of 2007 didn't stop raining. But that was probably the last time I remember. That's the last time I remember a cold summer here in the UK. Every single summer, bone dry. Bone dry, trees are dying. I tell you, I love my nature. I love my nature. And when you walk around and you see the trees, they're all yellow leaves, it hurts. It hurts me. It does. It hurts me. I'm a naturalist. 1976. Stephen Jones, everything's been altered since then. It really has. When do you last remember a freezing winter? Yeah, Shafincha, you're right. Exactly that. Last time we had a flipping freezing cold winter? Oh, 2008, probably. Stevie, it's on its way, mate. It's on its way. Right. Rob, E4F, 4.99 super chat. Evening, sorry. On holiday in Spain, to be honest, me and the wife not been getting on. Holidays aren't always great, but now we friends for the last day. Oh, Rob. I'm really pleased. I understand the situation. I do. I completely understand the situation of holidays because you're sort of like confined, aren't you? You're sort of like you're with each other for like a week or two, and if you're not, if you have a couple of bad, it's like it's hard. I know exactly where you're coming from, Rob. I'm really pleased that the last day you're getting on. I really am. I'm really pleased for you. I really am. Yeah, it's not nice when you don't get on with your partner. Well, long relationships, you go through these stages, but then also when you get through a certain stage of a long relationship, like I've been married for donkey's years now, you end up not arguing so much because you just go, oh, whatever, and you end up, you might have 5 minutes of a death stare, but then you're back, like, Yeah. But Rob, thanks for the super chat. Thank you very much. Whoa, sorry. Don't be saying that. Apparently, it's not getting hotter and drier. It's all of us according to the doldrums and the climate change. Oh, what's the Wi-Fi like? It's all right. 2008, snow was up to waist height in the Highlands. I can imagine, Shafincha, I can imagine that. But I do need to go for a wee. My first wee of the night, 20 to 9. We got nearly 300 people. 300 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I asked for 450 likes. We're on 449. 449 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on. One more like for 450 likes. Ooh. 451. And on that note, I'm going for a wee. In the house. Would you like a walk? I'm back. I'm back. I seen all the poo. I'm like, oh, what's going on with all this then? Jimbo Jones has got diarrhea. Blimey. Let's not encourage the I missed the old FBI where there was hash or hot flavor. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh, I got it. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh, I like a Pabst. I like a Pabst. Yeah, it was good. Didn't wash his hands. No way. We're still here, Mark. Hey, thank you very much. Any chance of a kebab tonight, site or any snack? Oh, what snacks? 9 o'clock snacks. 9 o'clock snacks. What we having? I get my snacks out at 9. Oh wow. Oh wow. We got £199.99 super chat from Dan Nelson. That's incredible. That's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so very much, Dan Nelson. That is amazing. Amazing. Keep up the great work, Simon. Stay cool this summer and stone the crows. That is just unbelievable. It really is. They, do, do you know? And I know I've said this before, Dan, and I hope you don't mind me saying it. Obviously, you don't because you've come back with another one. This isn't the first time that Dan Nelson has come in and really, and I mean, you can all see it, can't you? You can all see it. Really supported the channel with a £200 super chat. What I'm going to say is, and this is just from my humble self, for the people who can afford the £1.99 super chats, the people who can afford the £4.99 super chats, and the £9.99s and the £15 and the £20 super chats we've had, they all mean the same to me. I know it seems to be that I'm making a big deal about a £200 super chat. I mean, of course, my goodness me, it's amazing. When I first rented my flat as an 18-year-old, that was my rent for a month when I was 18, living in a flat. That was my rent for a month. I paid rent with that for a month. And it's utterly extraordinary and utterly fantastic and brilliant that Dan and some other people choose to put these super chats in. And I just say thank you. But I just want to finish on this. To everyone who whether it's £1.99, £3.99, £4.99, £9.99, it's utterly fantastic that you all choose to super chat. You all choose the super chat, and thank you so very much. It means the world to me. But I'm going to move on. Because I think that's the right and proper thing to do, isn't it? It's the right and proper thing to do. Thank you so very much. Of course, it is. We got the. Can I see if I can grab him? The nutty cats here. We got 3 cats. 3 cats. Here's the nutty. Can you see him just down here? Just down here, like when he wants to come in, right? Hang on. When he wants to come in, this one, right? He wants to come in. He'll scratch the blooming door. He won't let me pick him up. You watch this. Come on, you. Oh, I got him. Right, let's shut this down. There. Oh, I got him. Look, he's trying to get away. Look, he's trying to get away. Look, he's looking. Oh, boy, I'll go. Whoa. Oh, there we go. He's my favorite. He's my favorite because he's so independent. He's come in now. He's looking for food. I'm hungry. Feed me. I'm off back out. Love it. Thank you very much. Ta-da. You know, and I love that about him. Always been independent since he came here. He's a rescue cat. We picked up 2 rescue cats. And the one is a big fat cat and lazy and just like he'll lay in between you in the bed and like get on your nerves. This one comes in, feed me, I'm off back out, especially in the summer. And I love that. Absolutely love it. I'm just going to shut the door properly. My wife's like, well, he's not very loving. He comes in, he has his food. I'm like, hey, I'm happy with that. You don't wee. You don't use the toilet here. He uses the toilet out there, wherever he goes. Oh, that's my that's my favorite. That's my favorite type of cat. That is the boss. He's the boss. He's got his territory. I watch him. I feed him in the morning. I let him out, and he's out there straight away. He's looking around. Is any other cat on my territory? And he's bossing it. Brilliant. Love it. Got a dog. I love dogs, but also love cats too. We rescued all our dogs, Simon. Love giving a rescue. Hey, Jimbo Jones. I will only have rescue animals. I will only have rescue animals. My dog Loki. Oh, I loved him. I'm gonna probably well up now. My dog Loki, come here. Already breathing heavily. My dog Loki, he died last November. We had to have him put down. He had heart failure and whatnot. But he came here and he wouldn't back. He wouldn't back. So obviously the previous owner, when the dog backed, when Loki backed, he'd have a kick or whatever, burnt, or he come here. He had lumps of hair missing. He was scarred, and within 6 months, all his hair grew back. I had him barking. I'd be like, out the window, who's that? Who's that? I'd be like, oh. And at first he was like, but then he after a few weeks, he started wagging his tail. I'd be like that at the postman. Who's that? Who's that? At the postman. And he'd be like, oh. And then I got him, and he went, but he looked at me and he sort of like, he was waiting for me to hit the dog. He was waiting for me to hit him. And I went, God, and then the next day, 2 backs. And then the next day, couple of backs. And that was it. I had him back in the end. After a year or so, we do Sunday dinners. He used to know we used to do a Sunday dinner. He'd have a lot of the chicken carcass. Because for me, my wife was like, oh, it's bad for him and whatever. It's not good for him. It's not good for the dog. But for me, he's had a second chance. And that's how I look at it, Jim, if you're still watching. That's how I look at it. He's had a second chance. And he can have all the chicken he wants. He can have chicken legs. He can have the chicken. He can have the whole bloody carcass if he wants. I bought a turkey once, and it come with a turkey neck. I cooked the turkey neck in the bottom of the oven for him. And even he was like, he was like, ooh, what's this? It was like his horrible neck thing. But he had a good go at that. He chewed it up, and we gave him a great life. Probably too much of a great life. He died of heart failure, but he was about 13 to 15. He was an old, he was an old dog, but no, I wouldn't have it any other way. Every single animal rescue. The cat, that wild, I still call him the wild one. That wild one there. When he came, they were like, "Oh, have him." Even the rescue center, have him. He was chewing through chicken wire. He was chewing through chicken fencing. They'd find him in the morning outside up a tree, and they'd have to get him down, and he chewed through his cage. It was cheap chicken. They didn't expect him to be in there that long. He chewed through the chicken fencing through the night, and he got out. God knows what his teeth are like now. So when he come here, I'll show you now. When he come here, we got these open fireplaces. See that open fireplace there? He'd be trying to go up the fire because we had to keep him in. Apparently, you got to keep him in for about 2 months so they know their surroundings. He was trying to go up the bloody flue. He'd be falling back, and I just sat on the sofa, laughing at him, like, because that's my mentality. They've had a hard life. He wants to go back. Look, he's realised. Yeah. Oh. What's this? What's this? Come on. Get up here. I got all three of them now. Hang on, I got some pet food here. Some of these cat stick things. Get up here, you. Man. Yeah. No. You don't want it. Come on. He wants to go out. Right, I'll stop talking about animals now. He wants to go back out. He's had enough. Oh, no. Have a bite. Yeah. Yeah, get that down. I'll leave him eat that a minute. He'll be out for the night now. He won't come back. We'll see him in the morning. Yeah. People are like cats. Alex, hey, I was never a cat person. Never, ever a cat person, ever. Until I realised and I've been looking, what's the word? Their independence. Oh, love it. He'll eat that bit of food there now. And I won't see him till the morning. He'll be gone till the morning. Job done. Happy days. Love it. He's happy. I'm happy. He's happy. I'm happy. Let's get another ice beer. I probably missed about 10 of Jim's comments, drinking and feeding cats and talking about cats. So sorry, Jim, I haven't seen any of your comments. But I'm not sure after now I've had cats. The thing is with dogs, they are very dependent on you, aren't they? Taking them for a pee, taking them for a poo, feeding them. Dogs. I realised dogs are. I loved the dog, I did, but you had to. Oh, hang on, don't worry, Simon. It's just nice having a bit of a crack in. Oh yeah, let's have a crack. Look at this. We got 330. 330 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. So obviously we've got some cat lovers. We got some animal lovers, Jim. We got some animal lovers. Cats they are low maintenance. The baby cat, I'm trying to get her out. I don't think I'm going to get her peeing and pooing outside, though. I think she's a bit of a tootie. You won't get me shitting in the grass. She's a bit of a I've been trying to get her out because I hate litter trays. I'll be honest with you, I hate litter trays. That's the bad thing about a cat. But so I'm trying to get her out. Crapping and whatever outside, but at the moment it's not working. Dogs are loyal. Dogs are very loyal. First Dan Claire. My Loki. Oh, I loved him. You all knew him, didn't you? You all knew the dog. we brewed a beer. We knew he was going, me and Lee from Dog's Window. We knew he was on his last leg, so we brewed a beer in his honor. Yeah, we brewed a beer in his honor, and he was on his way out. Love him. Did anyone mention? Let's change the tune a minute. Did anybody mention what snacks they were having? Did anybody mention what snacks they were having? I've got some Alieni and Bargy crisps. Oh, I've had that. Yeah, I was thinking. But the old cog, could you see, Marquet? The old cogs were going. I was thinking, I've had them. Did you like them, Marquet? Yes, the Alieni and Bargies. They're lovely, aren't they? Really good. Sandy Cat said it's the witching hour. Right, we got 4 minutes to the witching hour. 4 minutes. Right, Walker's Queso. I live on a lake. If I dipped you off here, you would think it was Germany. Enjoy the ficky and scampi fries. Those made as you. What? Thought you'd be sick of ice beer after. No. I love my favorite beer. Days Abroad's having Pringles. Ginger's having a cherry flapjack. Calamari Flash Light is having I love a plain Pringles. Lovely. Dry roasted nuts. Steak McCoy's, Bombay Mix, Marmite. I've driven across the entire country and back. Snacks, chicken vindaloo, pilau, rice, and poppadoms. Says Eddie. Exactly, Eric saying, I'm not a fan of litter trays either indoors, especially in the bathroom when you're waking up in the morning and the first thing you smell after, when you're having your morning pee is like, I hate that too, to be honest. So many skips. Who knew? Says Big Kev. I got these Lay's Argentina style crisps. They are steak and chimichurri flavor. They're pretty damn good. Grab a mixed pack of Sierra Nevada, having a peach IPA. Little spicy cashew and peanut. Oh, I've seen those, Kildare. I've seen those, and I've looked at them, and I've gone, are they a review? Are they a review? Kildare Beer Guy, I'm asking you the question. Are they a review? Are they worth a review? I've looked at them, thought, to be honest with you, Kildare Beer Guy, I thought maybe they're a bit niche. Spicy cashew and peanuts. Maybe not. Irish Tato crisps, cheese and onion. Oh, Tato, cheese and onion. The best. Lemon and Bargy could be the best crisps ever. Mark K. Oh, isn't they good? Oh, with a beer. Brilliant. With a beer, they're fantastic. Brannigan's mustard crisps. Right, the cat's after. Right, here we go. He's at. I'm not messing about no more. He's going out, and that's him. He's gone for that. Come on, Tara, go on. Here we are. He's gone. Oh, hang on. The other one wants to go out. Bloody hell! Oh, look, it's like a highway here. Like a highway. Come on, then. Get out of here. Go on. We might see him tomorrow now. We might see that one tomorrow. He's the one that sleeps in between. He digs your clothes in 11 o'clock, like 3 o'clock in the morning. You'll be like, waking up, having a bad dream about vampires biting your legs and stuff. And you wake up and there's a cat like that. He does the whole, the whole cat thing. He does that into my legs at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like that. something's attacking me, I'm dying in my dreams. And it's not. It's the damn cat. And there's the third one. Look, it's like a cat show, isn't it? It's like a cat show, yeah. Simon, serious question. Do you know Gad's Brewery from East Kent? Hidden gem. Yes. Have a look at the channel, RCM. Put in Real Ale, Gad's Brewery, and you'll see my videos. Definitely have. Right. Someone said, let's do conspiracy night. Right, it's the witching hour. Can I explain the witching hour? Because I'm surprisingly sober. Right. Do you know that man in the pub? Do you know that man in the pub that's been really nice all night? He's been there since 5 because he's still wearing his work clothes. And he's still there at 9 o'clock at night. And, you know, he could have gone home and changed, but he hasn't. He's still in the pub. And then all of a sudden you get onto a topic of maybe politics or religion or whatever. And the gloves are off that time of night. It's a pub. It's a pub. You get to talk and say, you get to sort of like get off your chest what's been on your chest, maybe for a little while. And this is, we call it the witching hour here at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, because it's the last hour of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. So I'd like to know all of your grievances for the week. All of your grievances for the week. Come on, get it off your chest. Talk to me about it. We'll chat about it. We may not get on. We might argue. But guess what? It's a pub. So we all wake up with a little bit of a hangover in the morning, but we all return next Friday at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I might, as I've done in the past, leave this live stream in a bit of a hissy fit and a bit of a huff and a puff and a bit of a like, I'm off now, I've had enough. But guess what? I'm still back in that same pub next Friday. And that's what this is all about. This is what this is all about. Let's talk about the things that slightly annoy us. We all might argue. We all might get a bit, but guess what? Let's do it. Let's do it. No grudges. No grudges. Let's get things off our chest, whether we agree or we don't. Any solutions to avoid a stub big toe? Yeah, buy shoes. Those chemtrails been bad this week. Carl Broadbent, do you know what? It is a weird. I find that whole thing. I've read up about it, and I've read, and you read like they're flying at different altitudes, and they're flying at different. But at the end, hey, I see it. I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying I agree. But I've watched planes because we live near Roos Airport here, within 8-10 miles. I've watched planes where it's just vapor and it disappears, gone. And then the next thing you know, a couple of days later, you're looking at the sky and it's like noughts and crosses, isn't it? It's like, why is that up there as long as it is? What the hell's that like? And you do, come on, of course you do. You'd have to be, again, they'll call it tinfoil hat and all this other stuff. But you got to be, they're trying to explain it away by saying that it's all flown at different altitudes of planes and it stays longer in different. But anyway, I know what we should talk about. This is a really good one, and it's by RCM. Simon, it's positive what Andy Burnham is saying about backing pubs. Right. I think he's had a good week. Hands up. We're talking politics. He's had a good week. he's had a good week. My initial thinking is give the man till Christmas. Give him till Christmas. That's my... Because we have this sort of like, it's sort of like a new way politicians act, isn't it? It's like this, like, first few days, get some big thumpers in there, big thumping headline news. Give him till Christmas. If he's still doing great stuff at Christmas, then fair play to the man. If this is a 5-minute fad, if there's other taxes that are going to go up to cover off this taxation with the pubs being reduced, then, it's another political blah, 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 isn't it? So let's give it till Christmas. I'm going to read the comments now because I've had my say. It's like new manager bounce in football, isn't it? Yeah, RMC, new manager bounce. Yeah. He's just another control. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, nothing will change. Same. Logan. Yeah, he has had a good week apart from Angela. Oh, I quite like Angela Rayner. I quite like that she got a fake pair. I do. She's a bit of a girl, isn't she? Let's be honest with you. She's ginger. She's fake. Tits. There's something like, if you give her 100 quid, she'd empty the old, they'd be empty, wouldn't they? There'd be nothing left. She'd bleed them dry, type of thing. Yeah, there's something about Angela Rayner. Yeah. Carl Flight. I'm not going there. He's not done enough yet. He's been smiling on these new talent, but what's the downside? Well, Matt Williams, yeah. Would anyone else prefer a comedian with a pin on his head to someone who's lying? Well, Jin, yeah. Probably can't be any worse than that. Oh, I know that man. He was like tone deaf, wasn't he? He was tone deaf. Crying in the comments. He spent the last 2 hours of his premiership writing thank you letters to people. And you're thinking, have you not got anything better to do? Could you not have thought of like going out with like leaving this massive like tax reduction thing? Like, were you completely out of ideas? That by then that you spend your last 2 hours in office writing thank you letters to people? That's soft, isn't it? That's like Putin would be like that. That's super soft. A super soft thing to do. And not something that, you want to hear from your British Prime Minister. Let's be honest with you. I always ask myself the question. The big evil warlords of the world, what do they think of the UK? What do they think of the UK? Any longer with Stammer, I think they would have just drove over here. Oh, we just popped our tanks over here for the quick drive-by. We'll pop them off later on. Stammer, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, come on. I'll write you a love letter. I'll write you a thank you note for coming. Yeah. It's like, I agree. To be honest with you, I like the Chancellor, the new Chancellor. The new Chancellor looks like you could, and he would just go boom, 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 like the Terminator. He's like the Terminator, isn't he? He's got that sort of like steadfast. I've been here. I know the world. He's got that steadfast look about him, doesn't he? Like you could, and he just go bing, ding, 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 and carry on walking towards you. And he's got that sort of yeah. What's his name? Healy. He's even got the name, haven't he? The name Healy. He's got that sort of British bulldog steadfast, has 6 pints on a Friday night look about him, I like it. I like it. Yeah. They don't think what you hate at all. That's what we don't understand too. Best one ever was the announcement. Oh yeah, everyone just saying those and bumming boss away having a party with his colleague. Yeah, you couldn't make it up. Yeah, Barry Lindsay. Honestly, it's why we started the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Barry Lindsay. It's why the Stone Crow Virtual Pub started. Was like me smelling a rat, a massive rat, and the biggest thing for me. The biggest thing for me was what I had to deal with during that situation, because I had my views about the situation and I had to keep myself like this all the time, even when I was plastered doing the live streams. Even when I was plastered doing live, it was like a no-go area. You couldn't speak about it at all. And it was just a case of like, I did what I did. You all see in the newspapers. There's no more. I don't think there's another live year. Hold on. I've got to try and find something. I've got one. There's always that beer, isn't there? There's always that beer. I found that beer. The beer that, I don't really want this. It's been in my fridge for a while. Where's the...
Upstairs.
Yeah! Mel's got a Cristalli, beer Moretti. We don't own anything. No. 15 minutes it is. What are your thoughts on the VT being cut for pubs? To me, it's not enough. It needs to be done before April. Well, it's a start. It's a start. It's definitely a start, isn't it? Own nothing and be happy. Shafinsha. Can you taste the salt? Yeah, a little bit. You're so truthful. Thank you, Mark K. Pubs will keep the VAT cut without reducing prices of beer. Carl Flight. Yeah, I get that, Carl Flight, but they are on the bones. And they do need to recuperate something. So I actually don't mind that we carry on paying the prices that we do and they keep the money, because it means that they stay open. How many times do you see pubs shut because they just can't? Like, it's impossible. And I will say, fair play to that man, because Burnham, because he understands community. I think he understands that the community matters, and that yes, you can try and I think what happened was that the social experiment, which were Labour and Conservative clubs. Remember those things? Labour and Conservative clubs? A lot of them are shut down now. And I think that was a social experiment to have these social clubs in place for people to have their say. But what they didn't probably realize was they were having too much of a say, and that they were having too much of a shout on politics in general. So the introduction of all of the taxes in the UK on alcohol and beer and everything was to close it down, was to go close it down. But then of course, then there's another realization, isn't there? There's another realization, and that's the internet. The other realization is the internet. YouTube. How many times you put on YouTube something, or you put on your home page on YouTube, and something comes up, and it's completely like, some of it's good, some of it's bad, and it's just migrated. It's just migrated online. And I think the realization now is, especially with this Burnham bloke, is that actually, if you went to drink at a Conservative club or a Labour club, you're either Labour or Conservative. What's happened is there's another party in the mix. You don't see Plaid Cymru pubs, you don't see Reform clubs. So it's almost as if, as a last chance saloon, they're going to try and grab back. They're going to try and grab back that old culture that they have had of a Conservative club or a Labour club. And then at least you've got to sort of identify yourself as that person, whatever one you chose. And I think that's what's happening. Do you get it? Somebody said mega. Thank you. Do I use AI? I try not to. I try not to. I try not to, because it'll take so the thing is that if I was to, you don't want a machine tasting beer, do you? You don't want a machine tasting beer, because the beer review would be over in 30 seconds. Watching a robot. Hi, I'm the AI Simon drinking beer. It's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. So I do feel quietly confident that I got at least another 5 years of making YouTube videos on beer. But yeah, I do feel for people who. I remember going for job interviews when, like, I used to think that. So I qualified as a carpenter, but I always had this understanding in my head that people with shirts and ties were much, 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 much cleverer than me. And I used to go to the agencies in Cardiff and try and get a job as a typist or something where I got to wear a shirt and a tie. And I got there, I got to work in British Gas. I went to work for British Gas in Cardiff. And after a few short weeks, I realized that that I was just as intelligent being a carpenter as I was data entering into a computer for British Gas on new business. I was like the new business guy. It was really hard because people were like, how much? How much is it going to cost me to supply the gas from this road? You got to dig up the road and put up traffic lights. And how much are you going to charge? 75 grand? It'd be like, it was crazy. I'd spend most of my day arguing with people. And then you go in the staff room and you'd have these really like same conversation with the people on the building site in their dirty clothes as you would have in British Gas with their clean clothes and their shirts and ties. So I went back to the tools. I went back to the tools, and I realised that I was far happier being outside, having a laugh with the boys, building stuff in a building site. Yeah, they were the. I remember being and it was a proud moment for me. It was a proud moment. Do you know when, like, it very rarely happens for me. It very rarely happens to people like me. But I was the carpenter with the walkie-talkie. So anything that went through the the management of the building site, they needed to speak to somebody about carpentry. It was me. It was me, and I was on the agency. I was the agency carpenter, if you know what that means. I wasn't even employed by the company. I was employed by an employment agency as a carpenter, but I ended up with this walkie-talkie because nobody could do the job as long. No, everyone hated the job, but I loved it. I loved it. I flipping loved it. I just loved the job. Anyway, oh God, I've forgotten. Anyway, I that was the job for me. 2000, 2003, 2004, something like that. 2004. Earning really good money. Earning really good money. Like, people at the time were like, you're earning that much? Building a hotel in Cardiff? Yeah. I am. Even the employment agency, I was there for 9 months. Even the employment agency were like, you are the record. You've been the longest serving employee for us on a site ever by a long shot. And I want to carry on with the story because it's really funny. I had this carpenter then who they got him in. He was an employee for the company. I was agency, not employed. He was an employee. And he come onto this building site and he was like, I'm the big I am. He drove on, right, with this Volkswagen Transporter, dolled out to the gills. And he'd come out, clean clothes, clean pocket, you know, the ones with the pockets, clean clothes. And he got the tool belt was sparkling, his hammer was sparkling. And I thought, oh, look out, here we go, I'm being replaced. That was my initial report, thinking I'm being replaced. But anyway, we did a couple of jobs together, and he wanted the walkie-talkie. You could tell he was just one of those. He wore the nice clothes. He had the nice Volkswagen Transporter. He wanted the walkie-talkie off me, and I just carried on doing what I was doing. I was 20. I was 20, 23, 24, 23, 24 years of age. I was oblivious to it all. I know what's going on now because I'm 47, and I knew he just wanted the power. This man, and I was like, what's this guy's problem? What is this guy's problem? It got to the point. I was doing the job up on the roof, on the hotel, 7 blocks up. And he come over to me and he said, right, it's just me and you up here now. He was like this. He was like, it's just me and you. He's probably dead now. He was about 60 and I was 20. And he's probably, unless he's 80 odd and still alive, I don't know, but he's probably dead now. Anyway, he's like, I'm going to throw you off the roof. He come over to me. He said, I'm going to throw you off the side of the roof. And I was like, nah. No, I won't. He was like, nah. And I was like, whoa. What's going on? And he's like, you've been blindsiding me, and you've been doing this, and I got the nice van. I work for the company. I just want to be appreciated by the company. And I was like, whoa, hey, mate, I'm here to do a job. I don't care for all that stuff. He said, I know you don't. He said, I know you. I can tell. I can tell you don't. I can tell you don't care for none of that stuff. And I said, mate, I drive to work, I earn my money, and I go home. And I've been the same. And well, you can probably see what I'm like on YouTube now. I'm the same person. Same person. He wanted to throw me off a 7-story building. He was close. I tell you, he had it in his eye. He said, nobody will know. He said, if I threw you off this roof right now, he said, nobody will know. And I just went quiet. I was like, 23 years of age, 24 years of age. I just went quiet. I was like, well, blimmin' heck, like this guy really does want to throw me off the roof. So I talked him down. A little bit, and I went down the the concrete stairwells with the, if you're on a building site, the scaffolding around it, and I just went down. I was like, bloody hell, what's going on here now? What's going on here? So what I did, I just let him. He was so wound up. He was so wound up. I just let him take himself down. I never went back up on that roof, not unless I had to. And if I had to go back up on the roof, I'd make sure that he didn't know I was up on the roof. But I just let him, because he was going in the office. He was like, oh, this bloke, and the more he was, the more he was tying himself up in knots. The more he was going in there, the more he was like, I'm the number one. The job was coming to an end. We were 7 stories. The job was coming to an end anyway. It didn't matter. Once a job finishes on a building site, you'd all scarpered anyway. You'd all like move on to the next job. So it didn't matter. But he had to have this, like, I work for the company. I want the walkie-talkies. Like what on earth is going on? Have it. If you wanted that, I didn't give it to him. Nah, I didn't give it to him. No, he didn't. He never got the walkie-talkie. But it's just like, it was just really petty. It was really petty. I think they sacked him in the end. I think he went that far. I think in the end, the site manager was blue in the face. I think they sacked him. Michael Barrett, I've been there. You've been there. People do, don't they? It happened to me 10 years ago. I worked in Asda, right? And I worked over Cardiff Bay in Asda. And there was this blooming bloke. His name was Paul. His name was. And he had to work. And anyway, he had to work. He had the freaking radio thing. I just swore, sorry. It is the Witching Hour. He had this radio thing. I was like, oh, God, I can have that off him now. He thinks he thinks he's doing. So I never had it. But what I did, I got on with a higher management in there, because I was a bit of a clown. I was always a clown. So I said to the manager, can I borrow your radio for 5 minutes? He was like, oh, what you want that for now? He was only 24, this manager. I was 38, I think 39. Oh, what you want that for now? And all I did from my past experience, being up on the roof with a man who really wanted a radio, I worked out. Now, this guy was on fresh produce, like, where you get your fridge raiders and your cheese and your yogurts and stuff. It's called Fresh. In Asda, they call it Fresh. Fresh food. And go and get the cage, drag the cage down, empty it all onto Fresh. So he worked on this Fresh oil. So all I did, I got the phone and I rang him. He got another. I got this manager, and there was a balcony above, and he was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to call you now." And I called him. I rang him up, and I walked down this Paul's aisle. Now, he had a phone in his back pocket, but I had another phone from the management, and they were all in on it. They were all in, like, because they knew this Paul. He was one of those people. He wanted to be a manager, but he was never a manager as long as he had a two legs, like, 2 feet. He was never a manager. So I walked on. I was on the phone. I was on the phone to the manager up there, and I was going, yeah, everything's in place. I said, everything. The milk's where it should be. I said, the yogurt's where it should be. I said, thanks for giving me this temporary thing. I said, the cheese is where it needs to be. I said, the yogurt. I said, I just went through the refrigerators. Yeah, everything's been turned. And this guy, oh my goodness me, this guy, he turned around. He went like that. First thing he did, he went, and he got his phone, and he was like, I'm done. Hello? Oh, flipping heck! Oh, I had them flipping wild. And I watched the managers up in the balcony, and they were all hysterics. They were all laughing. You got him. You got him. I got sacked in the end. I did. I got sacked in the end. As they sacked me, I went into this small room, and they had this big, like, about 1,000-sheet thing on me in the end. All the things that I'd done wrong. And they were like, do you know what it was? It was like, do you know when they get on the tannoy? They were like, can Simon make his way to the office, please? And I just thought, oh yeah, another like bit of form signing or whatever. And it was like the handcuffs come out. It was like, oh my God, you've got this little room now. And flipping neck. Yeah, they read me my rights. They read me my rights. And what it was, when the store first opened in Barry, I moved from Cardiff to Barry store. And they offered me a 38-hour contract. So I signed the 38-hour contract, full-time contract. I was one of the only people, apart from management, with a full-time contract. But the store wasn't doing very well. They sold a load of, the main manager said to me one day, he said, oh my goodness me, he said, we've never sold as much biscuits as we do in Barry. And I could see the panic in his eyes. Because they want to be selling you their top premium branded stuff all of the time. They don't want people going in there buying a load of digestive biscuits and dunking them in their tea and eating them and getting by. And that's what Barry's all about. A lot of people in Barry, I'll show you my digestive cupboard now. There they are. There they are right there. Always have digestive biscuits. Always have digestive biscuits in your cupboard. Anyway, I could see the panic in this guy's eyes, and he said, I've never seen a store sell as many digestive biscuits or rich tea biscuits as this store has in the whole of the UK. And I was like, that's not a very good thing, is it? Because they're like 38 pence. They're 38 pence, and they're cheap. They're really cheap. So, of course, I've signed a 38-hour contract, haven't I? And they don't need me for 38 hours. When they come up to you and say, do you want to go home? You get to go, no, I'm not going home because I've signed a contract and I can be here and I can earn my money. And at the time I needed the money and I stayed. But then, God, every single word after that. All of the jokes, everything that happened previous, it was all written down. They had a book on me. They had a book. CCTV, all the things I said, all the things that was shouldn't have happened, whatnot. They put me in this room. It was the size of a pigeon box. I was like that, sat in this box with two managers side, and it was like this flipping box. And do you know what I said to him? I said, this room is made to make you want to cry, isn't it? I said, this room is made to make you want to cry. I said, you know what, though? I said, you won't get me to cry. I said, I'm not crying. This is your career. Take like a school teacher. Take more responsibility. This is your career. I said, this isn't my career. This isn't my career. I said, this is my job. I said, I'm a carpenter by trade. This is my job. And I can get a job anywhere as a carpenter. They were like, this is your career. You work for Walmart. You work for Walmart. And I was like, well, anyway, took they got the security guard, walked me to my locker. I emptied my locker. I did the walk of shame then through, and they made sure I did it on lunchtime as well. And I was like, ta-da, see you all later. Do you know why? Because I come from the building sites. And my mentality is a job is only going to last 9 months anyway. A job is only going to last. I did 2 years in Asda. As far as I'm concerned, I just built Heathrow Airport. As far as I'm concerned, I just built Heathrow Airport. 2 years on one job. That's enough for me. It was enough anyway. It was enough. Yeah. But this is it. This is the Stonecrow virtual. This is the witching hour. We get to blow dust off our chest, don't we? We get to blow dust off our chest. Lost my discount. Yeah, I lost my discount. Yeah. Some keeping music while listening to Simon's soothing voice. Thank you very much. Simon, what is your best memory from your channel? My best memory from my channel? Probably me doing sit-ups in the room or the part of the kitchen behind you in the old kitchen with a baguette in my mouth with Mel filming me. God knows what was going on there. God knows. I need a wee though. I do need a wee. Yeah, she is, look. Oh, she won't do it. She won't admit it. She won't admit it on camera. She's like, oh, no, you're filming me. I'm not going to rub my head on you. Right. Well, lads, only getting in now. Rascals, Space Cadet Hazy IPA in the glass. Frank McCormack. Yay. Well done, Frank. Well done, Frank. What's fresh? Calamari flashlight saying, and I'm not even trying to good on you guys. We got a £4.99 super chat. Do you know what I think? Do you know what I think? We've done wonderfully well tonight. Autoban 7548, £4.99 super chat. Hi Simon, I'm going to Carmarthen Bay in South Wales on Monday for 5 days. Do you know the area? Know any nice pubs or spots for a drink? Carmarthen. Carmarthen town, there's some good pubs in the middle of Carmarthen. There really is. Autobahn, what I would like to say to you is if you can travel further, if you can go to Tenby, travel down like for the day, make sure you visit Tenby for the day. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. You have to go. You have to go. Thank you very much for the £4.99 super chat. Just made us. I worked in Quicksave. My manager was my best mate and used to buy me, and he even spike a kite to tea to make them work faster. Oh my goodness me! Wow, that is unbelievable. Quick save. I used to love Quick Save. Proper old school. Remember them old doors on the Quick Save where the deliveries used to come through onto the shop floor? They were just like rough ass big cow doors, weren't they? They were I used to love a Quick Save, proper old school. We had a massive Quick Save in the middle of Barry. Now it's like it's a new look. It's a new look now, I think. Oh, but no, just the Quick Save in Barry was brilliant. I think it went to Summerfield. I think then it went to that Norwegian company, Netto. It went to Netto. And then it went to Home Bargains. Home Bargains has it now. Yeah. Oh my goodness me. Oh, just anyone remember Netto? I bought all my electric tools in Netto. They were like 15 quid each. They all still work. Angle grinders, everything, 15 quid. Brilliant. I still got George Foreman machines from Netto. Red ones. Cheapest. It was like yeah, Netto. It was all remember when QuickSave went bust and a couple of their stores went over to Netto? It was like for a very, very, very quick period. And then sadly they pulled out. Right. Can we do 600 likes? 600 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. It's a lot to ask. 62 likes. 62 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 61 likes. We're not going to do it. No. I've asked him. Oh, hang on. 553. Oh, hang on. I've changed my tune. 49 likes. 49 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on, we can do this. 49 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 43 likes. 43 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. There's a like and a dislike button. There's a like and a dislike button down below. Hit that like button down below. Come on, we can do it. 40 likes to go. I don't know. 39. Okay. I think we'll call it quits. Right. It's 9:45. It's 9:45. It's late. I'm not going to have another beer now. What I will do, I'll finish this beer with you and I will sign out. I want to say a massive thank you again, one more time, to all of the memberships, all the people who have subscribed to the channel, all of the fantastic comments we've had tonight. They've been that good. They've been brilliant. They've been brilliant. I love you all so very much. I really do. From the £1.99 super chat to the £199 super chat. You all mean the same to me. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the lifeboat. See you next Friday. Stone the Crows. Boom. Cheers. How do I end? I just want to end. I want to go out with a bang. This is how to end the live stream. Just like that. We're going to end the live stream really well. And all of a sudden, I can't find the stop button. Stop the bus. How'd you get off? Stop the bus. Found it. Cheers. Stone the Crows.